Sonic the Hedgehog. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make Sonic the Hedgehog in real life. The image that you saw at the start of this video, I created using everything that I'm about to show you in this video. Before we dive in and I show you how it's done step by step, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Smash that subscribe button because over 98% of you are not yet subscribed. After you smash subscribe, press the thumbs up and don't forget to share this video on social media with your friends and family. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's show you how to make Sonic the Hedgehog in real life. Launch! The AI we are going to use to create our realistic Sonic the Hedgehog images is Leonardo AI. And you can see how Leonardo AI is spelled right here with the official logo next to it. Once you're here on this website, you want to sign up for your free account. Once you've signed up, you can select Launch App, which will take you to the inside homepage of the Leonardo application. If you scroll down on this homepage, you can find Community Creations. These are images created by others who have used Leonardo AI. And this is going to be very useful in just a moment because I'm going to scroll through and find a picture art style that I want for my Sonic the Hedgehog image. So we want it to be a realistic image, but each of these images have been created in a various amount of ways. So someone might be using a different AI model and that will give you a different result. This won't make any difference to us when we're using these images as a starting point. And that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to pick one of these images as a starting point for our Sonic the Hedgehog. Right here, you can see a realistic image. I'm going to click on it. You can follow along if you're doing the same in the step by step. And right here, you can see the image that would be available on the community page. And you can then use exactly what's being used by this creator to create our Sonic the Hedgehog image. They use the Leonardo Lightning preset. You can see the strength of the init, the preset style, the seed. Now the seed won't make a difference to us because we're using this image as a starting point. This will all make sense in just a moment. And you can also see the resolution, the generation mode, which AI model was used, and what prompt was used by the creator. Now, if we wanted to create a curly-haired woman or a woman similar, we could copy the exact prompt. I'm going to copy it just to show you how this works. Then, when you want to create your very own image using all of this information that the previous creator has used to create this image, you select Generate with this model. That's what we're going to do now. We're going to select Generate with this model. This will take you to the generation page where we're going to begin creating our real life Sonic. Now, all of the information that the previous creator has used to create that woman that we've just seen has been added to our filters on the left hand side. So all of this has now been added with a few changes I may add. So for example, right here, the image dimensions, it's actually set at what I used previously. So right here, the image dimensions, make sure you have the dimension that you want for your image. Let me zoom in here to show you exactly what I mean. It will be naturally set to a 2:3, which is a vertical size image, and you can see the resolution of those images below. If you're confused by this, you can see a shape which is demonstrating exactly what it means in terms of the image dimensions. It's the shape of the image or the size of the image, which is the resolution which is given below. Here you can see 16:9. This is a full screen image. I'm going to select this right now. For those of you who have the knowledge of resolutions, this is going to give you a bit more information. It says 1280x720. If you're creating videos, this would be a 720p video. Of course, you can go up to 1080, 4K and further. This is the still image size that we're going to create right now. With 16:9 selected, I'm then going to zoom out because you won't be able to zoom in or out depending on which device you're using. And then right here, I'm going to change the prompt. Now, we're not going to use Pikachu in the kitchen because I've used that previously. Instead, I'm first going to paste the prompt into the box that we used before to show you how that would have worked. So if we leave it as it is right now, it's going to try to replicate the image that we've seen earlier, but except it will be a different size because the image that we used as a starting point was a vertical 2:3 image. or it might have been a different vertical resolution image. Here we want to create a real life Sonic the Hedgehog, so we need to make sure it's about Sonic. So let's take out this prompt and let's write our very own prompt. We want Sonic the Hedgehog standing on a car. So I've kept this very simple. You can add a lot more description to your prompt. The more descriptive you are, the closer the AI is going to get to your creation. With this previous image here of Pikachu, this is a popular pop figure, if you will, or a popular, well-recognized character that the AI will be able to reference from the internet. If you're creating a character that is a little bit different in different forms of media, so for example, Sonic the Hedgehog is in a game as well as a movie, and there are different types of Sonic the Hedgehog looks from games to movies, then it might create something entirely different to what you want. So the more descriptive you are, the better. So what I've done here to try to remedy that issue is I've added Sonic the Hedgehog from the Paramount movies, as the Sonic the Hedgehog movies are made by Paramount. That's a Hollywood studio who makes those movies or produces those movies. On the left hand side, there's also the number of images that will be generated. So we will get 4 pictures made using this prompt and the AI that we have replicated or copied from the previous creator. If we continue at this step, it will use 10 credits from our 136 credits. You get 150 a day on the free plan. So when you're using Leonardo AI for free. At this point, I'm happy with what I have, even though I can add more information like, is it nighttime? Is there any water in the scene? Is there any glare? What does Sonic look like? What's the facial expression? All of this can be added into the prompt. I'm going to leave it as it is right now, and I'm going to generate. Now it's going to begin creating our Sonic the Hedgehog realistic images, but will it look like Sonic? That is what we're going to find out next. It was a very simple sentence that we've given the AI, so it might be able to reference from these Sonic Paramount movies, and we've got something similar. I'm actually very impressed with this one right here, but you can see that the AI may have struggled with some of the other generations that it's got. So there are 4 images of Sonic that have been created. There is a bit of an issue with where Sonic is in some of them. So if we click this one right here, you can see Sonic is more or less inside of the bonnet of the car in this one. So it doesn't really look like he's actually standing on top of the car. But you have some good hands here. It's quite consistent in terms of its color and the actual artistic design of the Sonic here, because we've used a specific AI model. This one right here looks very similar to the movie Sonic look that we were going for. So this one here is quite impressive. I'm going to make sure that I download my images right now. So you can download your images by pressing the download image at the left of the image that has been generated. And this is now in full screen Sonic images that we've just created using the Leonardo AI. And you can do the same by creating your very own AI generated Sonic in real life. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out that video that's on screen. There's more where that came from. Thank you for watching. Jeez.